Hi y'all, welcome to Petite Weaver Crafts episode 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're a new viewer, welcome, welcome. My name is Annie and I'm recording here from Los Angeles on May 30th. This is a video podcast about knitting, spinning, weaving, and pretty much all the crafty things that I get into. You can find me on Ravelry, Instagram, and Periscope as Petite Weaver. All show notes can be found on petiteweavercrafts.blogspot.com. A special thanks to Jill and Michelle of the Skein Enable podcast. They are a knitting duo who are also based in LA. And if you guys are listening right now, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. So today's segments include stash, works in progress, craft alongs, sewing, and a little bit of spinning. Let's get started. I only picked up one item this week. It is a lovely mini skein set dyed by Danny of One Twisted Tree. This is on her prime base and is 460 yards of a fingering weight yarn. The colorway is dyed exclusively for the PALKAL. So if you haven't heard, the PALKAL is a podcaster along hosted by Michelle of the Actually Knitting podcast. She does this every summer, and this year it is running between June 15th and September 15th. For this mini skein set, I think I am going to make a Starshower cowl, which is kind of a hybrid cowl that is wide enough that you can pull down around your shoulders when it gets a little bit colder. And I'll insert a picture of it here. Up next is works in progress. I've been knitting so much, you guys, thanks to this long weekend that we've had here in the US. This shawl I've been actually working on for a while, but I didn't show you guys last week because I forgot it at work. I usually knit during my lunchtime, so I always have to have a project at my desk. This shawl is giant. Are you ready? Okay, it's a two-colored textured shawl, and the pattern name is Heaven, Earth, and Sea by Heather Boyd, and the two yarns are actually dyed by Nicole from Hue Loco podcast, so I'll be using it in my PALKAL. This kind of light minty green is in her aqua color way, and this speckled kind of color is called Pebbles, and she dyed this for the Los Angeles yarn crawl. Yeah, I have one more aqua section left in this shawl, and oh my goodness, you guys, it is so super squishy and I absolutely adore it. Up next is my Cozy Memories blanket. Last time I left you guys, I was working on this square right here, which is dyed by In the Deep Hue Sea, which is a local dyer to me. I finished off row 4 and I'm on to row 5. So I did these squares as a 51 stitch square with a center double decrease as the ridge, and I'm working on some Addy Turbos size 2, US size 2. Yeah, and yeah, I've been working on it every day. Like, I try to finish at least one square a day, so making very good progress. I wanted to finish this blanket by August 21st, which is the end of Stash Dash, which is a knit along summer craft along hosted by the KnitGirlls. But if I don't finish by then, it's not a big deal. I really just wanted it done by winter here in LA because it gets so cold. Next item is my Cushman sweater. Last week I showed you this sweater. I was kind of where this marker is, and I've almost done with the back now, and you can see the texture pattern a lot better now that the fabric is a little bit bigger. I'm loving this so far. It's knit up with Blue Sky Alpacos Royal in the Primrose colorway, and yeah, it's just such a lovely color, and I'm really excited to add some more neutral color garments to my wardrobe. Last but not least is my textured pullover by Joji Locatelli. This is a test knit that I'm doing for her right now, and it is living in my lovely ice cream project bag. If you're interested in making this project bag, I also have a tutorial on my page on how to do so. Last week I showed you the sweater. it didn't have any sleeves, and now it has one. This is knit with UU Yarns worsted, woolly worsted, I believe, in the lemon chiffon color and the vanilla colorway. Yeah, super fun knit. It's very easy to memorize, so I've been making very good progress. I'm almost done. I'm excited. Also going towards Stash Dash. Up next is sewing. So in addition to the project bag that I made in my tutorial video, I also made a few extra bags to send back home to my best friends that I left behind in Texas. I recently taught them how to knit over Skype. So I wanted to send them a little gift to kind of keep them going in their knitting journey. So the first bag is just the reverse of the fabric print that I used for my tutorial. And this lovely ice cream and sprinkle fabric I purchased at my local fabric store called So Modern. They also have an online shop if you want to check them out. And this super adorable hedgehog fabric, oh my goodness, how cute is that, right? I saw this and I totally had to have it. I mean, who doesn't love hedgehogs? Also, I picked up some patterns that I've been eyeing for a while. They had them on sale at So Modern. Tilly and the Buttons is the Agnes top, which is a jersey kind of basic ruched top. I figured I should try to make some more separates for my handmade wardrobe. I mostly make dresses just because I wear dresses all the time. I hate pants. I refuse to wear pants if at all possible. The other pattern that I got for sale was this Victory pattern. It is the Ava dress. It is a super cute kind of sweetheart neckline, fitted bodice with like a flared skirt, and it kind of, the one model here has kind of like a sheer top to it. I picked up this fabric to go with it because I'm a sucker for sales. It's kind of a navy fabric with these purple kind of, I guess, leaves on it. I thought it was a very nice print, and I figured it was semi-professional enough that I can wear it during work. I also picked up this gray and yellow fabric from the sale section. It's like this pixelated soft gray with some neon yellow flashes in there, and I think I'm going to make another Betty dress out of it. It has such a lovely drape to it, and once again, semi-professional looking print. The more craft alongs that I joined this week are the Shawl Society. It is hosted by Helen Stewart of the Curious Handmade podcast. So the Shawl Society is a 6 shawl bundled knit along hosted by Helen, and if you purchase the bundle prior to June 8th, I believe, it will be under $15 for 6 shawls, which is like a super great deal. I love Helen's designs. She has this super neat percentage checklist so that you can kind of track your progress to make sure you won't run out of yarn or make adjustments to the pattern if you start getting worried about how much yarn is left over. The Shawl Society will run between June 9th and November, and she will release 1 shawl a month. I will try to keep up and knit a shawl a month. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm definitely going to try. There's a lot of lovely people who are also participating in this shawl along, and I don't want to feel left out. Last but not least is spinning. I've been preparing for Tour de Fleece. If you haven't heard of this event before, it is hosted on Ravelry, but it during the Tour de France, where cyclists are racing, spinners will also be spinning, and it runs between July 2nd and July 24th. I like to participate in this event since it kind of pushes me to get a lot of spinning done during the summer, and it pushes me to have a more regular spinning routine instead of like, you know, a couple of hours like once a week. I spin every single day for at least half an hour. I carded up a new bat, the fawn alpaca that I showed you guys last week. I actually carded some up with some copper stellina. I don't know if you can really see it. Here it is. I'm not quite sure how well it's gonna stand out once I spin it up, but I figured it'll be fun to try something new. Coming up soon on June 18th is Worldwide Knit in Public Day, and this day is a great opportunity to show the world that knitters come in all ages, shapes, and sizes. I know I get some funny comments when people spot me knitting during lunch. Usually it's very positive, but occasionally I get comments like, "Oh, no one would have guessed that you were knitting during lunch today." And I know he didn't mean it the way it kind of came out, but I think it's one of those things where if people don't see what types of people knitters are, they're gonna always assume that it's like, you know, old ladies who are antisocial or whatever. So please, please, please go out and knit that day. Show the whole world that, you know, knitters come in all shapes and sizes, and get rid of this stupid stigma that it's only old people. I've had people come up to me as I was knitting outside and whisper like it's like some big secret. It's like, "Oh, I knit too. It's so awesome that you're knitting outside." It shouldn't be a secret at all. If you're a knitter, be proud of it. Break the stupid stereotype. Alrighty, off of my soapbox. I haven't quite picked an event to go to this year yet, but I will for sure be knitting in public, and you should too. That's it that I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe, or if you have any questions on anything that I mentioned, please put a comment below and I'll respond as quickly as I can. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye!